Hi DSC family, ever missed a recharge and wanted to try it on your own at home? Well, this video is going to be a follow along recharge workout for you. We are going to hit a little bit of a warm up. We have 4 exercises that we're going to go through, 3 rounds of each of them. Let's get started. Our first exercise is going to be that spinal roll. So step 1 is we're going to roll those shoulders forward, slowly reach on down towards those toes, rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you get to your toes, I want you to cross those arms, grabbing onto those elbows. From there, I want you to inhale up halfway, exhale back down, reaching a little bit further. And then from there, I want you to stand on up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then you open that body up towards the ceiling, eyes follow. And then you just retrace those steps for that next one. Our next exercise is going to be that child's pose, seal pose. So we're gonna come on down into that all fours position, spreading those knees apart just a little bit. You're gonna slide your hips back to those heels, reach those arms out nice and long as you try to sink on back to those heels. We're gonna hold this position for a couple of seconds. Then from there, I want you to take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna roll it on forward, drop those hips to the ground, chest comes up. You should feel that stretch in those abs and those hip flexors. Our third warm-up exercise is going to be the world's greatest stretch. So you're gonna come and meet me in that push-up position. From there, you're gonna take your right foot outside that right hand, drive your hips forward. Take that right arm towards that instep, rotate on up towards the ceiling, eyes follow. You bring your hand back down. From there, you're gonna drop your back knee, slide the hips back for that hamstring stretch. Own that position for a couple of seconds, roll it on forward, bring the right leg back, and we repeat on the left side. Our fourth warm-up exercise is going to be our foundation squat. This is gonna help open up our hips a little bit more. So what we're gonna do is come into that squat position, bringing our feet out a little bit wider than normal. We're gonna turn those toes out. From there, I want you to think about tucking your hips forward. Arms are gonna come out nice and straight in front of you. From there, we're gonna drive our knees out. As you keep pushing those hips forward, imagine you're sliding down that wall, back stays up tall. Hold that bottom position, drive up, stand up nice and tall. All right, now that we're nice and warmed up, let's go ahead and get into our workout. We're gonna go 5 exercises, and those 5 exercises we are gonna hit for 5 rounds of each exercise. All right, DSC fam, our first exercise is going to be a scorpion. So we're gonna come on down to the ground, laying down, face down towards the ground, arms are gonna come out. We're gonna take our right heel, drive it up towards the ceiling, and then rotate towards the left side, holding that for a couple of seconds, and then come back down, repeat on the other side. Bend the left knee, drive that knee up, and then rotate all the way down, feeling a stretch through that pec and that lower back. All right, our next exercise is going to be the pretzel. For this one, we're just gonna set the timer for 30 seconds each side, holding that stretch. So step 1 is to come on down to the ground in that lying position. We're gonna bring our right leg up to our chest, grabbing it with that left hand. You're gonna take that leg across your body, and then from there, you're gonna reach your right hand towards your right foot, pulling those legs in opposite directions. Breathing through that tension here is the most important thing. Exercise number 3 is going to be our prone swimmer. So that means we're going to be lying down on our stomachs. I'm going to show you first seated, and then I will go through it with you. So we're going to place our hands right back behind our head. First step is to squeeze those shoulder blades back. Then from there, you're going to kick those arms all the way out. And when they get into that T position, rotate those thumbs down and bring the thumbs to the small of your back like you're getting arrested. Relax. Repeat, squeeze those shoulder blades, kick those arms all the way up towards the ceiling, and then rotate your hands back to your head. So what it will look like lying down on the ground is you'll lie down nice and flat. You're gonna take your hands to the back of your head, squeeze those shoulder blades, kick those arms all the way out, rotate those thumbs down, and then come back to the small of your back, and then you retrace the steps. Kick those arms all the way out, rotate your thumbs up, bring your hands right back to your head. Our fourth exercise is going to be a reverse lunge to a hamstring stretch. So what you're gonna do is take a big step back with that right leg, lunge it all the way down to the ground, place your hands right next to your feet, drive your hips up to the ceiling, hamstring stretch, and then re-step your feet together. You repeat on the left side. Big step back, drop it on down, drive the hips up, replace that foot. Our fifth and final exercise is going to be that toe touch squat progression. We're going to set our feet up a little bit wider than hip width, toe out just a little bit. From there, you're going to reach your hands down to your toes. From there, I want you to grab your toes and pull yourself into that squat. Heels should be down on the ground. Hold that bottom position. You'll go right hand, left hand, drive to the ceiling, and then repeat. Dive back down, pull yourself into that squat. One arm, other arm, rise up. We'll do that for 30 seconds. Thank you for joining us for our at-home recharge. You can do this as many times during the week as you need to. Feel free to shorten up those exercises, take some away, add some more, or shorten up that time frame. Hope you like